What's up, YouTube? Charmin here coming at you guys with a brand new Star Wars Battlefront video. And today, we're going to talk about patch notes. If you guys didn't know it, on December 1st, when the Battle of Jakku launched, EA also released a patch for the game, and there has been many changes that have been effective. So I'm going to be going over the full patch notes that they just released today. And when I say full patch notes, I don't mean that I'm going to be going over the glitches. I am just going to be going over the stuff that actually affects your gameplay, as in weapon improvements and, you know, decreases, nerfs, that kind of stuff. So this is the stuff that's more important to you guys. But I will be actually linking the full patch notes in my description box down below. So if you guys want to go ahead and check out all the full details on all the patch notes, because there's a lot of them, then you guys can go ahead and click that link and actually check them out. Now, right off the bat, it says that they've added a pre-round to all of the game modes. You guys have probably noticed that. You get to stand there and spam your emotes and have some fun. And basically what that does is allows all the players to get in on both sides. So that's a good thing because people aren't rushing the point before all the players actually spawned in. Now it says they've also adjusted the Impress emote to work as intended. So if you bought that emote and it does not work very well and you're upset about that, now you're good to go. That says they've also fixed the bug where Luke Skywalker's Force Dash didn't always damage heroes in mission hero battles. So that's a good thing. Like I told you before in my hero breakdown for Luke Skywalker, that his Force Dash did not do any damage to heroes. Now it's going to start doing damage to heroes, and that's a good thing. So they've also tweaked Han Solo's Lucky Shot so that it does proper damage against vehicles, which is another good thing because it wasn't doing any damage to backs of AT-STs. I noticed that later on. Now it says Boba Fett also can now fly after being hit by Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. So I guess they had a little glitch there. They fixed that, and Emperor Palpatine's Force Lightning will now do the proper damage to soldiers' legs on a slope. So if you're trying to head glitch with Palpatine, I guess you're good to go here. Now, some of the major changes that have been changed right here, we're going to go into these game modes, and then we'll get into those weapons, gadgets, and star card tweaks. But the major changes they did to game modes was actually mostly Walker Assault. And I don't like the changes. I'm going to tell you this right now. It says Walker Assault right here. They've removed the AT-AT player control on Outpost Beta for the final uplinks. So basically now you cannot get into AT-ATs, you can't be dropping orbitals, you can't be shooting up all the rebels in the trenches or anything like that. It's all computer controlled, and yeah, we're just going to have to basically let your AT-ATs just stand there and take it, you know what I mean? You got to fight them on the ground. Now they've also removed the TIE interceptors for Imperials on Outpost Beta final uplinks. And they've also removed the TIE interceptors for Imperials on the Sub Complex final uplinks, which would be Solus. So basically, you are not going to be able to shoot down the Rebel snowspeeders. I mean, you can use smart rockets, you know, ion torpedoes, you know, different turrets and whatnot. You can also damage them with primary weapons. That's the best you can do, which is not really effective in my opinions. I mean, you can, like I said, damage the snowspeeders with primary weapons and whatnot when they're trying to tow cable them up, and if you interrupt it, they will kind of break off. But it's not very effective in my opinion, and they really just made the Rebels completely OP'd. It says they've also moved the vehicle pickups for the Rebels closer to the spawns on all the maps, so they literally are going to be able to get those snowspeeders even faster to drop those walkers. So, I mean, honestly, I don't like this change at all. You guys, well, not you guys particularly, but a lot of people had complained about the Imperials being way too OP'd. But honestly, all you had to do as Rebels is just, like I said, use my one setup that I use for, you know, Supremacy and Walker Assault, which was the Ion Torpedo, Ion Grenade, and Ion Shot. And you'd be able to do massive damage to those walkers at the key points that you're supposed to be doing it. And if you were playing objectively, then you can go ahead and get as many Y-Wings as you pretty much wanted, and you'd be able to do massive damage and would never even need to use the Snowspeeders. But now, the Imperials, you know, the Rebels can slack off, and they can pretty much just go ahead and get some snowspeeders and tow cable up at the end. I don't like this change. This is kind of bad in my opinion, but I would definitely want to know what you guys think about that. Now, on Drop Zone, that's another change they've had. They've actually decided the first pod will land between the two teams instead of at a random location, so that's a good thing because sometimes if it drops near your spawn, you just basically go ahead and get the point and you're good to go. But let's go on to these weapons, gadgets, and star card tweaks. Now, a lot of people, like I said, we're talking about that DL-44 in the Barrage. I got the notes right here for you. It says that the, let's see, the explosive shot damage was decreased by 50%. So it's still actually pretty good, though I still do use it, but it is doing less damage. 50% less damage for the explosive shot. And it says the damage increase on starfighters from normal blasters. So your normal blasters, excuse me, are going to actually do more damage against starfighters. That's basically what I was talking about against the snowspeeders. Basically, your primary weapon will do a little bit more damage. Yeah, we get the point. Now, the impact grenade, believe it or not, guys, the impact grenade has been nerfed. Your impact grenade radius has decreased from 3 to 2.5 meters. And it says the impact damage was also decreased for surrounding players from 130 to 100, and the impact damage was tweaked from 100 to 90. So the numbers are kind of weird, though. It doesn't really make too much sense to say that the impact damage was tweaked from 100 to 90, and that's just the damage on the impact grenade. And then it says the damage for surrounding players is 130 to 100. It's kind of weird that your impact grenade would do more damage to surrounding players than it would do for your direct hit if you were to smack someone in the face with it. But okay, well, I think that's a little off, but that's the numbers that they gave us right here. Now, it also says about your Barrage here. This is the one everybody was wondering about, and yes, they nerfed the heck out of Barrage. It says Barrage's fuse time has been increased from 0.5 to 1 second to 2 seconds to 2.5 seconds. So like I said, let me go over those numbers again. I kind of messed that up. They've increased the fuse time from half a second to 1 second to 2 seconds to 2.5 seconds. So now we're basically going to say, instead of it taking 1 second, it's going to take you 2.25 seconds for it to actually detonate. That's a long time for players to get away. They've nerfed the heck out of it. On top of that, it says the Barrage full damage radius was decreased by half a meter. So that's a huge amount of distance as well. I mean, you're not even going to get that much blast radius, and the max damage on the Barrage was decreased from 55 to 50. So they really nerfed the hell out of Barrage. It's pretty much almost worthless right now. Like I said, 2.25 seconds, that's a long time to get away from it. And then you're going to be decreasing the damage and the blast radius on it. I mean, they murdered that Barrage. Now, it also says that the people who want to use your homing shot, that the homing shot has actually been tweaked from the range from 200 to 160, so you're not going to be able to reach out and touch that homing shot as much as you used to. But, I mean, that's whichever. If you guys want to use the homing shot, that's your opinion. I think it's actually kind of worthless in my opinion. I don't use it. It's easy to get away from. You can just duck behind corners, walls, and all that stuff and never have to worry about it. So there you go. That was all the patch notes for all the major changes and whatnot for things that'll actually affect your gameplay and everything like that. And as you can see, the DL44 was not on that list. So all you guys that were thinking the DL44 has been nerfed, it's actually all in your head. The weapon is performing just as good as it was on the day that the game came out. But anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think. These are some of the patch notes right here. These are the ones that are, like I said, are most important to kind of affect how the gameplay works for you. But I definitely want to know what you guys think, what's your opinions on there. What changes do you like? What changes do you hope to see? And, you know, what changes don't you like particularly that Walker Assault. I definitely want to know what you guys think about that. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, I'll be linking the full patch notes down in the description box below. And every single time they come out with a new patch, I'll be doing a video on that to let you guys know what these changes are so we can put all the different suspicions to rest. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it helps you out. And if it does, please feel free to go ahead and slap that like button down below. And don't forget to subscribe to Charmin Howdy today. And you guys are more than welcome to go ahead and comment below and follow me on my Twitter to stay up to date with all my YouTube videos. I'm Charmin Xsoft, and as always, thanks for watching. And y'all come back now, you hear?